city that was destroyed by Mount Vesuvius, Pompeii. So we're here, it's an archaeological site. It costs 15 euros per adult, it's completely free for children. And we also got this audio guide that costs 8 euros, quite nice. So this entire experience is split into 9 sections. So we'll go to each section one by one. From the starting point, if we come over here, down there is the first location, which is the baths. So apparently when the volcano erupted, this bath hadn't actually been finished. So over here, this was the dressing room. Still loads of different carvings on the wall that can still be seen. All of this was buried under ash, which helped preserve it. So from the dressing room, this is the frigidarium. So this is where they would take cold baths. So this is the transition room. So this is where bathers would go between their cold and hot baths. And over here is where the hot baths were. So that like hole in the ground is where a fire would be lit to heat up the water. Mosaics. So those baths are actually outside the city, and now we're entering the city. So this is the Temple of Apollo, the oldest place of worship in Pompeii. So that is an altar, and all around here would be statues of the gods. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed, but luckily 2 of them still remain. That one and that one. Unfortunately, these 2 are replicas. The real ones are in a different museum. This was the square of ancient Pompeii, the economic, political and religious centre of the city. Around here will be all kinds of different shops, markets, business buildings. And around here will also be many statues, such as the statue of the gods and the statues of the kings and queens. That used to be the main temple of Pompeii. And over here, I believe, was the meat and fish market. This is a very well-preserved building, used as the public office for the control of weights and measures. So this was the administration of justice, basically a court in modern days. So these pillars would have reached 11 meters high, and there would have been this massive roof that was connected to the pillars. So up there was where the judge sat. Hey yo guys, this is pretty awesome. You can see the indentations made by the carriages on the rocks. Yo guys, check this out. Because there's a rock here, the wheels of the carriages can only go through here or here, which means there's a really deep indentation on these rocks. And check this one out. It's literally carved through the rock. Power of time, eh? So this place is called a thermopolium, which in Greek translates to place where hot food is served, aka a restaurant. These holes and jars would be where food and snacks were kept, so the Greeks could come in and get their food. Also, the Greeks wouldn't stay long in these restaurants because they would take their food and then leave and eat elsewhere. So basically, this is a takeaway restaurant. Alright guys, so this is the House of Fawn. So this was a small pool that was used to collect the rainwater that fell through a hole in the roof up here. In the middle of the pool is a statue of the fawn, which gives this whole place its name. So down here, this would be the gardens, and they regrew these bushes in the exact way in which they would have been laid out hundreds of years ago. And through here is an even bigger garden, but currently it's under restoration. This area is called the Mycelium, and it was the meat and fish market. So these rocks actually supported wooden beams that would have formed like a structure here. Now in there, they would sell and clean fish. Over there is a fish and meats market. Over there is a banquet area, and then over there is a place of worship. Here is the remains of 3 people who died during the eruption. So I have a theory. So you see, this is like a house, and there's this little hole coming out of it. I think like different liquids, like dirty liquids and stuff comes out here. So I think water comes from here and then goes onto the road. And I think over here, there would be like dirty water and stuff, but it doesn't really matter for carriages, but it matters for people. So that's why they added these rocks, so people can get past the dirty water.
Nice.
So this house is called the House of the Wounded Bear, because of the mosaic at the entrance of a wounded bear. So this house is very well preserved and is a great example of art back then, as you can see here. Hey yo guys, here is 3 bodies Okay, so this is the entrance to one of the biggest and oldest baths in Pompeii. Over on that side is the women's section, but the only thing open is here, which is the male section. So here is the baths. So those tiles hold up a platform, as you can see here. And when they heat up the space beneath the platform, it will heat up the area above the platform. Yo, guys, look. So here's a corpse. I think this person died in the baths because he's not wearing anything. Oh, guys, check this out. So this is a big Pompeian theatre. Whoa, that's so cool. By the way, during this whole experience, not only am I filming for this video, but I'm also taking 360-degree videos to upload to Google Street View. So if you want to check out more about this place, you can go onto Google Maps or Google Earth, and then you can see some of my photos. Hey, yo, guys, there's an even bigger theatre, and we can go in this one. Holy moly, this is absolutely massive. Definitely be taking some 360-degree photos here. This theatre is called the Grand Theatre, and it can hold up to 5,000 people. Bro, look at the view from up here. Whoa, oh my days. Here are the bodies. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up the video. I'm sorry we couldn't film everything. This city is absolutely massive. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.